There's like 356,000 total applications this year, and they give away under 300. You have to wait 10 years before you can even apply again. Really, it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Shoot again.
All right, we are 5 minutes away, so smash that like button if you're jealous that your wife got an elk tag and you didn't. Boom! That's me. But happy to be here and excited to share the journey with her. So it was a long night of packing and not really a far drive, so can't complain about that when you're used to going out west. So we had to drive about an hour and a half to get here. No complaints at all. We just pulled into Atlanta, Michigan, the elk capital of Michigan. So heading to the only hotel that has a hot tub. We're gonna get checked in, meet our guide, get the game plan for the next couple days, and probably grab some dinner and hopefully get to an early bedtime. So catch you at the fancy motel. Welcome to the A-Wind Sands Motel in Atlanta, Michigan. Well, this one comes highly recommended because I have a hot tub and a pool. And the hot tub and the pool are open all night. Hot tub.
Whatever his last name, yeah.
Hi. How are you?
Plastics guy.
Good.
Nice. Beth was gonna be you guys' server, but I couldn't get her. Yeah, that would be awesome.
She's so pretty. It was Dylan's choice.
What? Is it not bad?
Is it not bad? Is it not good, you mean?
You didn't like it.
You don't like it? Scale 1 to 10. What would, Gordon Ramsay say?
Non-rookie score, 1 bite, 0.6. 4 degrees. It's opening day, we got a full moon. Shooting time is in 45 more minutes. We're a little bit early, but that's how we roll. So we got breakfast, we're loaded up, got our smelly cameraman, we got breakfast mystery from the gas station, and we're gonna try to kill an elk today. So the Michigan elk hunt is non-existent to people that don't live in Michigan.
Which is most everybody.
It's also non-existent to most people that do live in Michigan. So basically, as a Michigan resident, if you didn't know, you can apply for just a point. You can apply for a license, an application with your points. It could be either, or it could be just antlered. Yeah, that's right. It could be a bull, or you can apply for either. Applying for either gives you a better chance. Because your odds are, depending on how many points you have, but there was like 356,000 total applications this year, and they give away under 300 tags. So odds are very low. If you draw a bull tag, it's a once in a lifetime. You're done. You can never draw another elk tag in Michigan as a resident, or non-residents can't draw at all. And if you draw a cow tag, you have to wait 10 years before you can even apply again. I don't think you can even buy points in the meantime. Like, you're done for 10 years. So really, it is a once in a lifetime opportunity either way. Of course, it's like winning the lottery. Some people have won it twice in a row. They were talking about it at dinner last night, but most people never get a chance. Most of the guides that we were at dinner with, they've been doing it for 20, 30 years. They've never drawn a tag. People in the bar, 40, 50, 60, never drawn a tag. Going to be a huge opportunity for Mary and for us to be able to experience. Never seen Michigan elk, actually, because it's a couple hours from home for us, and there's not a lot of them.
Yeah, it's like less than 2,000.
Yeah, there's like closer to 1,000 than there's 2,000, I think.
Yeah.
And it's not that the range is small, but it's small-ish, and it's not near us, so we just don't see them. Small herd, but I'm excited to see them today, hopefully. And then we'll put the big ones in the back if we have time.
That's fine, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it won't be quite as stable, but it doesn't vary that glove compartment doors. So when you got stuff you want to put in there or whatever.
C3 out there.
Yeah,
I think I might do that loop while you're rolling down the road just to see.
Yeah, there were tracks in there yesterday morning. And then we'll just probably drive away. You know, you guys will get out behind the truck,
Yeah.
get the sticks ready, stuff like that. And then they'll be right there. You know, they'll be out there. And then we'll just drive away.
Basically hugs the edge of the private on the left only, near your side.
Yeah, so that elk ran on the private. He ended up getting it the next day.
Yep. Definitely elk tracks. And they're spread apart.
Howdy.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
We keep you company.
You might not.
Hill through the gas well. There's a trail that goes to the right. That's where I just come from. It goes back all the way around this section.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna go out around.
Yeah, I was thinking about going on top of that little hill maybe. You know, not go all the way to the oil well pad. Just get on top of the hill and.
Right there.
What?
Nothing.
A compass?
Yeah. They don't even make
What do you
those
use,
anymore.
man?
They don't even make them anymore.
I got two. I don't like to walk any farther than I have to.
I've actually never seen one.
Just a tiny head.
And depending on how it happens, you might just be holding it like that.
All right, Mary, what's the update?
We've got some on the private. Just kind of waiting for them to get pushed out, I think. You guys do this all the time.
It never feels natural.
Hey babe, you got that lip gloss?
Stay hydrated.
Takes a lot
First thing
to
you
be
need is-
decently pretty for YouTube. You guys are harassing me.
And lip gloss.
And lip gloss. You gotta make sure the elk knows how good you look.
Yeah, I could see him cutting this, you know, cutting across where we were just at and then staying in these valleys probably, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be definitely down in the valley. They won't, or side hilling.
Yeah. Oh, the meat. Try. So, for the most part, as we talked about earlier, there's not a huge population here. And in Michigan, you take a look out the window. That is kind of how it is. So, we do a lot of, so far, we're scouting. That's pretty much what we're doing. We're trying to find them. We're gonna try to find them. If we can make a play on them right from the truck, great. But if not, we're gonna be looking for tracks. We're gonna track them, then find them, then shoot them. We're gonna find where they're at, try to cut them off, wait for them, shoot them. But it's a lot of driving around, scouting, working together with some of the other guys, figure out where they're at, where they're going, try to cut them off and shoot them. It's not so much of a spot and stalk type deal here in Michigan. It's more locate, set up, make a play, maybe stalk in there a little bit if you got the opportunity at lunchtime. We're gonna try to follow some tracks, but we didn't really get any fresh snow the last couple days, so it might be hard to track them. Mike's an expert tracker, so we're gonna try it midday when they're probably bedded up. But for the most part right now, early morning, in the evening, we're looking for them moving around, figure out how we make a play on them and just get it done as quick and easy as possible.
I don't even know what to say.
Tell us what's going on. Tell your fans what's going on.
We've been driving for like, what, 3 hours
Look at your
now?
fans. Look them in the eyes.
Another cow track mixed in there. It's not quite as fresh as this bull track. With all those, there's a bunch of deer tracks over there.
It's day 2.
What happened last night?
We were glassing, was it glassing, scouting? What do you want to call it?
All of it.
All of that. And we had some snowmobilers come up behind us and they hit the trail that was in front of us and spooked about 5 or 6 elk out of the tree line that we were watching, and it sucked. But daylight was ending and we couldn't find them, and so I think that's where we're gonna start this morning.
Can't blame them, but it was just the worst possible timing. They were just out there having a good time, and they happened to. We were literally parked out at a snowmobile trail where it intersects with the road. We were watching 2 fields where we got a tip that there was elk coming in every night, and the snowmobile trail happened to come up from behind us and basically just ride the edge of the one field that we were expecting the elk to come in. And Mike was like, you know, it's not a big deal. I hear snowmobiles all the time. It's huge up here. And it's just the timing. Like, if the elk weren't right there, it probably wouldn't have spooked them at all. But they must have been just entering the field as these snowmobilers ripped down the trail, because it spooked them through the field instead of to the field casually. If they were already out there or they were back in the woods still, it might have delayed it by like a couple minutes, but it probably would have still went down. And it didn't. They spooked off. We couldn't really get on them where they stopped at. So that pretty much wrapped up last night. One of the other hunters got a cow, and now we're gonna do it all over again. Welcome to day 2. That's almost a calf track.
Say it one more time. That's
Welcome to elk hunting, where the elk are exactly where you think they'll be, just not when you think they'll be there. We're coming!
Yeah, you know, both the bull tracks are like this, you know, and the cow tracks are like this. Okay. They come to a point. Bull tracks are rounded. See how that comes to more of a point?
Yeah.
I mean, this one's kind of deceiving because that looks pretty
The
rounded.
snow fell into it,
Yeah,
probably.
this one is definitely to the point.
Ow, that hurt.
That's what I was saying. This is good snow.
My God.
Looks like we've had double some other ones. This is the life story of elk hunting. Public land, elk tracks. Private land, elk.
Little high, little right.
You see a long ways.
Right.
The last day. It's the last day. Sunday. We've toughed it out the entire time. Couple good leads this morning to work off of. We're doing our best. It's not looking great, but we do have one more day, so we'll see what today brings. We're gonna try our best. You excited for the negative 12 degrees? Got a good lead from a kind friend on Facebook. We found some cows last night. Mary's been a trooper. We've been out here a long time. Other people are going home.
Today's day 8.
Lots of people have gone home, and she continues to battle it out. Anyone that says it's easy in Michigan, sometimes it is and sometimes it's not, but it is still hunting. And there's a lot of road time in the car compared to like out west climbing mountains. Physically a little bit easier definitely here, but still mentally draining. Riding around in a car is all day long is not fun.
No.
And there's some decent hills up here, so it's definitely somewhat physically demanding. So if you think you're just gonna drive around and step out and shoot one, that might happen. It might happen.
I wish that was the case for us. It's not.
Definitely has happened for some people, but a lot of elk are hunted down, tracked down, and whatnot. So that's kind of been the story. We've done a little bit of everything to no positive result yet. So, all right, let's get it done.
It didn't do it. Hey, it didn't do anything. Stop, it's okay. Hey, it didn't do anything. Stop, it's okay. Stop, sorry. It's okay.
Let's go get it. Come on. Could you tell where'd you feel like it was going?
I swear I was hitting it.
It's okay. Get in there. Are you serious?
I told you it was the day I don't wear makeup and I cried.
Yeah?
I get shot.
It was all good luck. What a roller coaster. Going and see.
Where is it?
Keep following. I think it's down the hill here. You shot her up there. She was down by that tree. So.
Did you find it?
Yeah. I actually think she might have been up here when you shot. I thought it was at the bottom of the hill. It might have been up on this one. I was looking down there. I never even came up here, but I think it was farther. I think this is where she was at. Just keep going up the hill. You'll see it. Oh, I didn't go any farther. Let's go see her.
We did it.
Yeah, we sure did. Yeah, she's pretty big. Holy cow.
Because that's kind of, well, she was facing the other way. That's an out.
Yeah, but remember we both thought she turned and went that way?
Yeah.
She turned and died behind the tree. She took a couple steps and fell over. Yeah, they kind of sit there. You're gonna have to just, you're gonna sit on that stuff, but don't worry about it. Just kind of sit on that log and try to get a little behind her.
She's heavy. You want this in front for a picture and maybe over the shoulder, or do it?
Oh, I wish I was a car.
I'll walk in front of you if you want to walk back through.
Didn't listen very well.
Thank you.
We got it loaded up. We got it changed. I did, 'cause I'm smelly.
I didn't. I just didn't have the energy.
We're going home with a truck full of elk. It's crazy. We get copyrighted, so actually you're not even gonna hear the music, but we just played a song for you guys.
Yeah,
And it rhymes with
all I do
is sin. See you next time.
This episode is brought to you by